Hello, welcome to White Orchid Bridal. My name is Colleen Moore. I'm 30 years old and this is my boutique. I guess I'll start by telling you a little bit about what I do. You know that I make custom wedding dresses. This is my showroom, or where I meet with the brides. I do all sorts of things, and so I don't incorporate this as just necessarily custom wedding dresses. I also rework vintage wedding dresses, use a lot of vintage materials, and make all of the accessories and things that you see in the shop. A lot of the other things you see in the shop are unique hand-picked vintage items that I really like, that I find would be really special for a bride on their wedding day. One of the most rewarding things I have found with this is that I have a lot of people, brides tell me that they didn't feel like a bride until they came into my shop. And then they get really excited, and we end up becoming friends. Generally, I've had a lot of brides come back to see me, and that's really why I love doing the weddings and love doing bridal gowns, because it is a really special day for a bride, and my goal is to make not only the wedding day special for them, but the experience special as well. So basically, this is my shop. I have my workroom in there. Everything, like I said, that you see in here is either a vintage item that I've hand selected for the store, or it's pieces I've made. Most of my flowers here, these are all examples, and so I work, every job I create new pieces for. These are all handmade examples. They get a little beat up, that's why we make to order. Whether it is organza flowers or doing lilies or all sorts of things, these are some of the accessories that I make. And of course, I make them to order for the bride depending on what the dress looks like, what size her head is, how she's going to wear her hair. Just like you'd be fitting a dress, that's how I do the accessories. This is the dressing table where the brides actually sit down. It's kind of like playing princess for a few minutes, and they get to try everything on. They always really like that. I've got vintage hats that I love collecting, anything vintage, and I've actually sold quite a few of those if I've reworked them or updated them. This is another cabinet of more the glamour case of different things. I do have a few people that help put some jewelry in here. I do some custom shoes as well, decorate those. So really, this is the side that I really enjoy. I love making accessories and doing really fun, unique things, because those are really hard to find too, a lot of times for brides. Getting to the dresses, right at the moment I don't have any. I just had a custom dress leave last week, and I haven't completed the next one enough to show you much of it. This is another job I'm going to get started on this week, and this is an old 50s wedding dress that I found out, I believe, at a garage sale. I can't remember. But it's in really good condition. It needs some work, of course. We're going to make this a T-length dress, and I'm going to create a custom petticoat to go underneath. It needs to be changed a little bit in the bodice, but it really looked great on the bride, and I pulled it out just especially for her, and it kind of was just meant to be. So then I have some other things in veils and accessories. This is just a dress I'm altering, a Carolina Herrera, so that was quite scary cutting into that yesterday. As far as my brides, I've really had just a wonderful experience doing this. When people hear that I'm working in the wedding industry, they like roll their eyes. Oh my goodness, how can you deal with those brides? And I think that really I get, I kind of cherry pick the brides come in, and I don't get necessarily the masses, but I believe that my brides are happy, because that's my first goal, is to make them happy. And I'm really good at reading what they want and what they're trying to convey when they can't quite put it into words. I'll sit down with my sketch pad if I'm meeting with a bride, and maybe we'll sketch up a design right there on the spot. So I really would say I've had some picky brides, yes, very picky brides, but I'm picky. I'm picky about what goes out that door, so it doesn't really bother me. I want this to be an experience. Like I said, I want this to feel really special, and I truly enjoy everything I'm doing. I always make a point to have fresh flowers in the shop. I think that's something that people really appreciate. I just really enjoy, like I said, whether it's working an existing dress, like a vintage dress, reworking someone's grandmother's wedding dress, which is a really special thing too, because a lot of people think that it would never be possible to wear their mother's dress, or creating something from scratch. I do it all. I just really enjoy it, down to even little things like a vintage pair of gloves with vintage trim I added. that is one of a kind, and it's the little details like that that I think people really appreciate, and that's why they come to White Orchid instead of going to maybe a bridal shop where they feel like a number. So I hope that sums up a little bit of what I do. Every day is a little different. Some days I'm meeting with people, other days I have work days, errand day, design day. It's really an exhausting process to create a wedding dress, but I really enjoy it, and I've been really lucky and had really great brides. So I hope this shows you a little more of what I do and who I am, and I thank you very much.